Today we're going to take a look at how to set up a location. So to navigate to locations, we're going to click Point of Sale, going to click Maintenance, and then right here, Locations. Once we open up the Locations tab or module, at the top we have two tabs. We have one for locations and then one for price book zones. Under the Locations tab, we're going to have a list of all of our stores. By default, we give you one created location that you can either delete or remove, or you can modify. If you wanted to create a new location, on the top right, we have our Add New button. Click that. This is the Create Location page. Starting off, we have the Details tab, which is requesting the details of the store that you want to create. So at the top, we have the location name. Beneath that, we have the price book zone, which if you were a company that utilizes multiple price book zones, make sure that you set those up prior to setting up your locations. But for this example, we are going to use the default zone that the system creates for you. Beneath that, we have the drop down for the location type, whether it is going to be a retail location or a warehouse. In our scenario, it's going to be retail. Beneath that, we have a store number. We'll call this store number 2. Underneath that, we have the drop down for the time zone. So this is going to be the time zone that your store operates in. Underneath that, we have a drop down for location groups. If you want to utilize location groups and include this store in that group, you can select it from here. Additionally, if you wanted to create a location group, you can do so with the drop down button right here. Omit from offline report. This is going to take the store out of the offline report if you wanted to do that. Hide from customer. This setting is going to take away the store details on the receipt when it prints out at the store level. And then we have two different spots for an account number. If you have an account number associated with this store for accounting purposes, then we have a bank account number for whatever bank account you want to tie to this location. The next tab is Location and Contact. This is going to be the physical information of the store, whether that is the address, the city, the state that it's in. We'll select the state, the zip code, and then lastly, the phone number of the location. The next tab is going to be Schedules. This is going to be the operating hours of the location. So red is going to be closed, green is going to be open, and then whenever it's flipped to green, we have a top box for the opening hours, and then we have the bottom one for when the location closes. Clicking into those will give us this little pop-up where we are able to change the closing and opening hours. Next tab is going to be IP address filters. This is actually used if you want to lock the employees from being able to log into the control center from any other location except for this location. After you're done putting in all of that information, at the top right, we have Save and Close. If you want to save the progress that you have so far and close out of the screen. Save and New, which will save everything that you have done thus far and opened up this Create Location screen again. Or just Save, which will save everything that you've done and leave you on this page. This is setting up a location.